If you live in a Cape Cod or a bungalow, chances are you have an attic space or a void space that looks like one of these funky spaces.
Maybe you have a scenario like this yourself and you're thinking, maybe I can make it not look so haunted and make it more comfortable. The answer is yes, and I'll show you how.
My name's Tom, I'm a licensed builder, and I'll show you the steps that I took to properly air seal, insulate, and then drywall this location. This is at my house, and it's part of a bigger project of a master bath remodel. So let's get going. If we take a look at my scenario, there was an attempt to make this area somewhat conditioned, but we can see here if we pull back the fiberglass insulation, the sheathing is damp, and that's because warm, moist air from the inside of my house passes right through that fiberglass and it touches the sheathing, then it's a spot to condense. So we're going to fix all that and make it right with three main methods. Method number one is we're going to do continuous soffit vent channels.
So I drew a quick diagram to highlight what's going on here. So this is our void space, this is our knee wall space, and our soffit vent, we're installing that channel so fresh air can travel all along this rafter cavity and then eventually into the attic or out of the ridge vent. Now, if warm, moist air from the interior does enter the cavity, it's going to be carried away up into the attic, and it doesn't create an area here where water can condense like we saw in our initial scenario.
And that leads us to step number two. We have to air seal our new storage area. We need to prevent any outside air from leaking into our new closet. And a big source of air leakage is going to be around these soffit vents. I'm using 1-inch thick foam to plug up this big air leak area. And just using a drywall knife, I'm cutting the foam board to fit around the soffit vent channels. Doing this allows air to go into our soffit vent channels, but it prevents it from leaking into our closet. Finally, I'm going to use a can of spray foam to fill in any little gaps and cracks that are left behind. I'm going to fill in those soffit vent blocks, and then I'm also going to run a bead up and down the soffit vent channels. Now, if any air does seep through our assembly, it's going to be isolated from the roof deck. And that leads us to our final step. Step number three, we're going to insulate. So with all the air sealing done, the fiberglass insulation is going to do a great job of keeping this area warm. So at this point, we're in really good shape. We could install drywall over this and that would be fine. But for an extra step, for extra insulation and extra air sealing, I installed 1 inch of foam on the ceiling and on the walls here.
Okay, so we're ready for drywall. Let's talk about what we did so far in here. The insulation in here wasn't working because we had too much air flowing through here, and we fixed that. We fixed the vent channel, number one, and we put in our fiberglass insulation, and then just for good measure, we put 1 inch of foam board on top, and it already feels better in here. No longer do we have the outside, inside of our house. We have a nice controlled, insulated area in here, and we built this little knee wall. I don't need insulation on this knee wall because we already have insulation towards the roof and the outside of the house. So we're going to put drywall here. We're also going to put drywall on this wall, and we made 10 extra square feet of storage space in here, and this is a lot of work. I don't know, this really wasn't that bad. The drywall will be kind of a pain in the butt because it's a tight spot, but let's get going.
So if you're curious about the walls, I'm leaving the fiberglass insulation alone on the walls. On the outside of the house, I have foam on it, so those walls are air sealed and they're in good shape. I just need drywall over them. I also installed drywall over the foam on the ceiling, so now we have 2 air control layers. Hey, this is part of a larger project of a bath remodel, so if you like it, make sure you like and subscribe so you can follow along. See you on the next one.